actually, it's not just Meta that perhaps wants this killed off, but certainly Chamber of Commerce wants to have this heard by the Supreme Court because they're worried that there's a misreading of what's happening with the SEC, and there's a lot of, well, lawsuits, a wave of meritless securities fraud suits, they call.
Well, Caroline, when you look at the stakes for Meta, it is financial. It's a $2 billion potential settlement. When you talk to our Bloomberg intelligence analyst, our colleague Matt Schettenhelm has analyzed this and found that it could be that kind of a payout for the company to those aggrieved shareholders. But the stakes are far wider, as he alluded to, because, look, since 2005, the Securities and Exchange Commission has required companies to disclose the risks that could have a material impact on a share price. It could be information, it could be an event. And the shareholders in this case are alleging that Facebook was too slow in disclosing those risks from the Cambridge Analytica episode. Now, the Chamber of Commerce and others, though, are saying that those same rules have been too widely applied and are generating a whole bunch of frivolous, in their view, lawsuits that have no merit. And they have sided with Meta in this case.
It is interesting, just to go back to July 2018. That was when we saw the biggest erosion of value with that stock plunge, as we started to perhaps front run what ultimately the damage from Cambridge Analytica and the reporting on it could mean for Meta. But Meta's argument here is that we could never have anticipated how bad this would get for a shareholder perspective.
And also, they're saying, Caroline, that all of the information and risks were out there already. They had been reported publicly by The Guardian and then by the New York Times, so that the element of surprise for shareholders was really gone, at least as far as this episode was concerned. And the concern from the company is that they are being punished for something that is so far back and that maybe since then has been wiped out. If you look at how the company's shares have gained since then, thanks to acquisition and expansion and other changes.